Hello and welcome back to the Runaway American UK edition. I am back with another special request from Buy Me a Coffee. Thank you so much, Mr. Bell, Gary, for this special request. This is German officer, give my enemy a medal. Don't know what this is, but let's give it a go.
It's the 8th of April 1940, deep in the North Sea west of Norway. Captain Rupp is on the bridge of HMS Glowworm. On this day, he will perform such incredible feats of bravery that even his enemy will recommend him for a Victoria Cross.
Any contact with renown? Negative, sir.
But then a call comes through the voice tube.
Ship ahead!
Rupp looks out from the bridge. In the distance, a hazy shadow moves between the mist. He gets a bad feeling. They can't be British.
Demand they identify themselves. Sir, they claim they're Swedish. Swedish? What would they be doing here?
Yeah, I don't think they're Swedish.
Those are Germans! Open fire!
In the fog in the distance, the German destroyer fires again. Pandemonium is unleashed aboard the Glowworm as everyone runs for their battle stations. Enemy shells striking the sea all around them. The four 120mm guns turn ominously for the enemy and unleash their salvo. The shells fly across the sky and slam into the water, just short. The enemy turns away, attempting to flee the engagement. But Rupp won't let that happen quite so easily.
Follow them! Full speed ahead! Another ship is starboard!
A second German destroyer emerges from the fog and they open fire. Columns of water lift from the ocean as the enemy's shells fall short. And Rupp immediately orders to change their focus, and the Glowworm's guns swing towards the new opponent. The ship's guns open fire with a thunderous bang, propelling their shells across the sky. The British narrowly miss their mark, causing gigantic splashes near the enemy's flank. The German vessel deploys a heavy smokescreen as it attempts to disengage.
Chase it down! Don't let it escape!
Meanwhile, several nautical miles away, the German heavy cruiser, Admiral Hipper, sails with its fleet on their way to Norway when Captain Helmut Hay is informed of the battle to the south and is ordered to relieve their ally. He doesn't need to be told twice. The 18,500-ton giant turns towards the battle. Meanwhile, HMS Glowworm punches through the waves, firing her guns in pursuit of the German warship, when suddenly the lookout spots something emerging from the fog.
Oh, uh-oh. The thing is massive.
Sir, massive ship ahead!
Yeah, massive ship.
The battle comes to a halt as all eyes fall on the shadow ahead. Rupp takes a look with his binoculars, and chills travel down his spine. That's not a friendly. The four Ford 203mm guns fire with a soul-shaking explosion, propelling half a ton worth of shells across the air, straight into the British destroyer and hitting the waves, spewing massive columns of seawater into the air.
Deploy smokescreen! Turn south! Warn the Admiralty! Aye, aye, sir! Deploy smokescreen! Deploy smokescreen! Radio the
Glowworm turns away as fast as she can while black clouds billow from her smokestacks. A shell smashes into the Ford turret and another strikes the hull. The hunter has become the hunted as death rains down upon them until they finally disappear behind the smoke. Their chances are grim. They're completely outclassed, but Rupp and the sailors are determined to fight. He orders to prepare the torpedoes.
Prepare the torpedoes. Yes, sir!
Full of determination, the Glowworm emerges through the smoke, sailing to the attack at full speed. They are immediately met with overwhelming firepower. Shells strike up and down the vessel, one striking amidships and severing the mast.
Wow.
But still they push on, and the 10 torpedoes launch from their tubes. Roop immediately turns the ship around, dashing for cover as the cruiser punishes the little ship. Roop orders to keep going. He can see the safety of the smoke ahead.
Just a little more. A little more.
A shell hits just behind the bridge. The explosion tearing through the wall and taking out multiple sailors and officers. At the hipper, Captain Hay watches the glowworm disappear behind her smoke as the torpedoes approach. He keeps calm, ordering the ship to shoot for the gap between the encroaching bubble trails. The trail of bubbles come closer and closer, but they pass by harmlessly, just a few meters from the hull.
Oh, shoot. Oh,
On the other side, Roop gathers himself amidst the carnage. Glowworm is rushing to disengage, sailing away from the battle at full speed, hoping the smoke and torpedoes give them a way out. But then Roop looks back and witnesses the horrifying sight of an intact Admiral Hipper emerging from the smoke. The bombardment returns in full force, landing brutal hits on the small vessel. All hopes are dashed. They're alone, incapable of winning or escaping, but they won't go down without a fight.
Turn around and ram it. Aye, aye, sir.
HMS Glowworm speeds through the waves, dashing amidst a rain
They're
of
like,
high
we're
explosives.
gonna die anyway.
The Hipper unleashes all it has, guns big and small firing away at the approaching vessel. Captain Hay can't believe his eyes as the ship races towards them.
It's like, is this a game of chicken? What's going on?
The reality of what he's witnessing dawns upon him, and he orders immediate evasive maneuvers. But it's far too late. The glowworm is dead set on its path.
Wow.
The impact opens a gash on the Admiral Hipper and completely shreds the glowworm's bow. The British warship lists rapidly, and Captain Roop orders to abandon ship. At the Hipper, the ship is taking in water, but Captain Hay is informed they'll be able to contain it. Then he looks back at his opponent, burning and sinking. It's rolled over on its side, and he can see sailors sitting upon the sinking hull.
Wir kehren zurück. Bereit, Rettungsaufnahmen vor.
On the water, Captain Roop hangs on to one of the life rafts with dozens of his crew. They're amazed to see the Hipper returning with rescue ropes hanging off the side. One by one, they're welcomed aboard by their once foes and given medical attention. Captain Hay oversees the operation, impressed at the bravery and will of the British crew. In the water, Roop desperately tries to save everyone. Many men are far too weak to hold onto the ropes, and they fall back to the sea. He tries to get them back, to give them a second chance, but they're limp. They can't. Roop himself feels his strength leaving him. The frigid waters are sucking the life from his body. With a heavy heart, he realizes there's nothing he can do and grabs a rope. The sailors of the Hipper pull on the rope, lifting the captain from the waters little by little. He holds on with all his strength left, but it's too much. His grip weakens, and the rope escapes from his hands. Roop falls back into the sea, never to be seen again.
Man, I
Of
thought he was
HMS
gonna
Glowworm's
say,
146-man crew, only 31 would get to return home. A couple of months after the battle, Captain Hay would find a way to get a message through to the Royal Navy. In it, he detailed Captain Roop's incredible heroism, the stunning fight of the HMS Glowworm, the ship's sacrifice, and Captain Roop's dying acts. In the end of the letter, he demanded Roop to be decorated for his actions. Hay's detailing of the events would turn out to be pivotal, and with it, coupled with survivors' testimony, Captain Gerard Broadmead Roop was posthumously awarded the Victoria Cross for his gallantry, 5 years after his last stand.
Wow. Oh, that was like so like that was fantastic, like as far as the fact that he was like, well, we're not going to go down without a fight. So basically, we're probably going to die anyways. So we're going to take one last shot at them. And just basically played a game of chicken that he knew that they weren't going to be able to get away from and just slammed into them. That was crazy. The maneuver was absolutely insane. But again, it doesn't surprise me because every time I watch one of these videos, I'm reminded at like just the British bravery that just goes beyond means. Like you think that you've seen it all and then you're just once again shocked to find out, nope, there's something crazier and someone's done something absolutely more mental than like climbing out of a plane to like put out a fire. In this case, he just used an entire ship to ram another ship. He's like, well, we're all gonna die. That was insane, but I'm very sad to know that he didn't survive. I definitely thought he was going to, because at the end, like, I was like, oh, yay, he's like helping. But sadly, I mean, he used his last moments in order to save his team, his fellow soldiers. So again, he was showing why he deserved that like medal, but sad that he did not survive. An epic hero. Again, so many of these stories exist that you would never know about otherwise. So I'm so glad that I get the chance to explore them and to bring these stories to light to people who may not have known them either, because it's amazing that these just human beings, just regular whatever like they were before they were soldiers, became soldiers and acted in incredible ways in order to honor their country, help their fellow man, do the right thing. Because in the case of World War II, we all know that it was very much a case of what was right and what was wrong. And the Brits did not go down without a fight at all. The fighting spirit never left. And it's wonderful to see. I feel proud every time I watch it, and I'm not British. I say that every time I watch it. I'm just like filled with pride for a country that is not my own, but I can't imagine the pride that you feel is being from the country. I can imagine it's extremely satisfying to know that you come from a country where people are so ready to fight, to die, to be brave, to sacrifice. They never lose their fighting spirit. They never lose their humor. It's all there. It's always there. And that's what makes them so damn special. I love you guys. And you guys know that about me. I definitely love the Brits. So thank you so much for this video. Thank you for requesting it. And I hope I will see you next time. Please give a thumbs up if you like it. It really does help the channel. And subscribe if you're not already subscribed. I wish you all the best and see you next time. Bye-bye.